Hey everybody, welcome to our convention wrap-up. This is the 2018 International Grand Convention for Young Living. It was a very special year because of Gary's recent passing. There were some beautiful speeches in honor of him, and I hope that some of that content will be available. I actually wasn't able to be at convention this year. I have some health challenges that I'm working my way through, and I made the decision at the last minute not to go, but I did get to enjoy a lot of the content through the YL Digital Ticket. And so if you are interested in seeing the Young Living Convention content, you can still purchase a YL Digital Ticket and see dozens of the breakout sessions, summaries from each day with lots of great detail on the new products, as well as general session announcements. And you also have the opportunity to still buy next year's convention ticket at the early bird pricing. So early bird pricing is available through June 30th. And so it may be worth it to you for all that amazing content, which is going to be available through July 31st, and the savings off of your convention ticket. And I was so lucky because I had registered, and we have so many beautiful, amazing people in our Young Living family, and they were able to collect my swag bag, which is a gorgeous backpack. It's got space in here for a tablet, and it also, in this front pocket, has space for oils, and it came with a beautiful notebook and pen. So they sent that off to me, and I just got that in the mail yesterday, so that was pretty cool. But tonight we're going to blast through the convention products. There were a lot of announcements and information about the Young Living Foundation that I'm just not going to have time to cover tonight. But I will share some videos in this event so that those of you that would like to can go back and watch those. One thing I want to share with you, if you're not aware of it, oh, I have this on the wrong screen, but we'll see what comes up. This is what I want to share with you. Okay, so in your virtual office, when you scroll down on the left-hand side here, you're going to see member resources, and that's where I am right now. If you scroll down a little bit more, you're going to see these resource categories, and right in the middle on the bottom is Young Living Central. When you click into Young Living Central, there is so much information here about our products, the monthly promos. When you click on Dive Deeper, it's going to give you a link for 2018 convention products. Okay, once you've done this a time or two, it's going to be really simple for you. But in that Dive Deeper 2018 convention products, there is an absolutely gorgeous PowerPoint that is chock full of so much information. There are also product information pages on each of the new products, so you can dive deep on each individual product. These are great if you have a friend that's interested. Let's say you have a friend that's interested in the acne treatment. You could actually print that out and send it to them, or you can send them a link to it, download it, send it to them, so that they can get all the detailed information right there. So there's one on each of the new products. Then if you keep going down past that, there are these gorgeous marketing flyers, and some folks were kind enough to pick one of these up for me. Here's the one on Kunzea, the new oil from Tasmania. It's I'm going to say it's like half of a legal size page. So they would be great to download and print if you want to. They also look really beautiful in blog posts. They fill up to the whole screen. So this is a great way to share information with people as well. So those are all available to you. One thing that I really love, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, here are the brand new Savvy Mineral swatch sheets with all of the colors, the ones that were released in the spring and the ones that were just released at convention. So all the shades of the multitasker. And then there's a second one, which has all of the shades of lipstick and gloss. Holy cow, if you can't find a color that you love in all of these lipsticks, well, you're just going to have to let Young Living know. But there are shades for every skin tone here. And then there's also a place for notes. So this would be a great little thing to have made up into a postcard, let's say. I just had a whole bunch made up. I did 5.5 by 8.5. So it's kind of a half letter size sheet. I just had those made up at Vistaprint. Not too bad for 100 of them. You could also have it photocopied in color. If you wanted to just have one of them done and laminated, then you have a resource that you can have at parties so people can circle the colors that they like. So these are some great tools that are available for you already. The swatch cards are not yet available pre-printed from Young Living, but I wanted to let you know that that is out there for you. So that's in your member resources. And this is the presentation from Young Living. It's, let me see if I can get this going here. My computer takes a little moment once I switch over to PowerPoint. And this is a big presentation. So I'm gonna click on from the beginning. So this is what it looks like. Hasn't popped up on the screen yet, has, there it goes. Okay, so this is the PowerPoint presentation from Young Living. And I slipped one extra slide in here because I was going to use this tonight, but I made a last minute decision. As gorgeous as this presentation is, it's almost too much for us for tonight. There is so much information in here. I'm going to stop sharing. And in addition to all the detail on every slide, there are notes, so speaker notes. And unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to do that on a Zoom call, how to be able to see the speaker notes without printing them separately and do the presentation. So what I'd really rather do tonight is show you the product, tell you about it, and let you ask your questions. So I'm going to start with some new products to, actually these aren't quite in order, but I'm going to go in the order of this awesome booklet that Young Living gives you when you go to convention. It's another resource. If you know someone who went to convention, who lives near you, they can photocopy this for you, or if you want some of the pages, I'm more than happy to scan them in for you. But again, the product information sheet is going to have as much as this. But for instance, the first product in here is the charcoal bar soap. Now, yeah, I haven't opened it yet because I didn't want to show you a used bar soap. I just thought that was a little gross, but oh, it smells so incredible. It has the orange blossom blend in it. So as you can imagine, it has a lovely light citrus smell to it. The orange blossom blend has essential oil from the orange blossom, the flower, as well as the stem. So it's from the fruit. So it's got a real rich citrus taste to it, a scent to it. Now charcoal, activated charcoal is seriously cool and is becoming the thing in products for the skin because it helps to draw toxins out of your skin, draw impurities away and dirt that builds up. This is excellent for both your face and your body and can help deodorize the body. It will leave your skin soft, clean, smooth. And of course, because it comes from Young Living, it's made without sulfates, phthalates, parabens, dyes, synthetic fragrances, or preservatives. It's vegan and cruelty-free. I know that matters to so many of us. You might have a question about the orange blossom products, whether the citrus oils in there are actually photosensitizing, and they are not. They are in such a dilution that you don't have to be concerned about using these on your skin and then going and being out in the sunshine. Also, no ingredients in here are derived from gluten, and I know that's important to many of us as well. Now, you will not see on here gluten-free because it has not been tested or certified as gluten-free, but it does not contain any gluten-containing ingredients. So hopefully that's enough of an answer on that. Any questions about that guy? All right, so I'm gonna touch on, hey Annie, thanks for joining us. Hey Shauna. I'm gonna touch for a moment on the Freedom Blend. Now I know this was a convention only opportunity, but this is the same blend that was in the Freedom Sleep and the Freedom Release collections that were out a few years ago, and I'm hoping they'll come back into stock. This is an absolutely beautiful blend, very calming. It's one to use at night, so for those of you that went to convention, use it at night. Apply it topically or diffuse it. And our winners in our drawing tomorrow will be getting a sample of this blend, so they'll have an opportunity to experience it. Very calming. Some of the oils in it: sacred frankincense, copaiba, Idaho blue spruce. It has vetiver and lavender. It has a little peppermint, palo santo, valerian, and rue. So it has all of the ingredients of our Rutavala blend. So hopefully you'll understand that it can be a very calming blend for you. And there's a possibility, I would say, that it should be back in stock when that Freedom Collection comes back into stock. So everyone will have the opportunity to experience it. Next up are the gorgeous einkorn berries. Look at the size of this sucker. This baby is hefty. This is 5 pounds of einkorn berries. Now, the einkorn berries are what we get after they're harvested. They're dehusked and cleaned, and then this is the final product, the whole berry itself. So you can grind these berries into a flour, so you can make your own flour-based products at home, or the back of the package, it has recipes for a pine nut pilaf. It also has a recipe for a breakfast cereal. So you can use this the way you would use many other grains, quinoa, or let's see, I'm sure there are some other suggestions. The recipes call for basically a 2-to-1, the way you would cook most other grains. It's not intended to be eaten uncooked, although you may hear some people talk about doing that. I haven't tried it yet. Eating it that way, but I would suggest cooking it like any other grain. But so what's so fascinating about the einkorn? The einkorn is actually grown now in Provence, France, and also at the Skyrider Wilderness Ranch in Tabiona, Utah. So we get this mostly from here in the States and on our own farm in Provence. Einkorn has a unique genetic code, which gives it a lower gluten content than modern wheat varieties. So it is an ancient grain, and many people, myself among them, who do not tolerate grains very well or gluten very well, do fine with this product. Now, of course, that's something you can only experiment with for yourself if you do have a challenge with gluten. But it's certainly worth a try if you've been missing having grains in your diet. It contains 14 chromosomes compared to modern wheat with 42 chromosomes, and that makes it much more digestible. So it's a great option for those of you that may have some challenges with grain. Again, it does contain gluten because it is a grain. All right, so that is the einkorn berries. Then the einkorn flake cereal. And this is a breakfast cereal already prepared. It is a 13-ounce package, gorgeous flakes. And yeah, I've already opened this. And super crunchy. It holds up really well to cereal. Oh, I was like, how do I get some? Well, come on in and get some then. Super crunchy. It's not overly sweet. It does have enough sweetness that your kids are going to eat it. But it's not like having a frosted flake, okay? But super crunchy, delicious. It only has 4 grams of sugar in a serving. Here comes my husband trying to get some of this. The only ingredients are the einkorn flour, organic coconut sugar, oat bran, salt, and some vitamin E to help it maintain its crisp and taste. Here's my husband, Len. So this is going to be real popular in my household, I'm sure of it. What do you think, Len?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really crunchy, right?
Very crunchy.
Very crunchy. Okay, 25 grams of whole grain, 4 grams of protein in every serving. So again, like with the einkorn berries, for those of you that may have challenges with gluten or grain products, you may be able to eat this one. I personally find the einkorn much more digestible than regular grain. But again, that's something you'll have to experiment with for yourself. And as many of you know, the einkorn products were near and dear to Gary's heart. He worked so hard to bring us healthy foods that so many of us can eat. I think I said 12 servings in a box and low sugar content. So this is awesome. And I see some of our convention attendees online. So I want to go ahead and give them the opportunity to say hello and share a little bit of their convention experiences, because you know me, I get yakking and I'll be talking all night long right through our time. So I'd like to invite Shauna and Stacy, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourselves and turn on your cameras so we can see you. As soon as you're available to do that, we'll have you go ahead and say hello. I'm going to keep yakking because we got a lot to cover. Next up is the KidSense Mighty Pro. This is an awesome Hello, Stacy. You want to go first then? I'll let you go ahead and chat. Can you unmute yourself? Oh, you're eating? Okay, so you'll be with it a sec. I'll go ahead and talk about the Mighty Pro then. So this is an extension of the Kids Scent line. This is a product designed for kids, and it's good for kids 2 and up. But guess what? We got some old kids in my household because we are loving this product. It is both a prebiotic and a probiotic. So what does that mean? So prebiotics are the long chain sugars that help feed the good guys in your gut. So this contains FOS, fructooligosaccharides, or how, you're going to hear it pronounced a whole bunch of different ways, but that's how I pronounce it. So those are those long chain sugars that are good for the bacteria in your gut, the good guys. It also has Ningxia wolfberry fruit powder, which is also a prebiotic. So those are the sugars that feed the good guys in your gut. But it also has, I believe it's 8 billion, am I going to get it right? Over 8 billion active live cultures to support digestive and immune health. So important for our kiddos that are, who knows what they eat during the day when they're not at home, right, Mom? Sorry, but it's true. So we want to make sure that we support their healthy digestion and their immune system, and there's no better way than getting some probiotics into their system. Now, differences between this product and our Life9 capsule. Life9 needs to be refrigerated once you open it. These guys are packaged in an individual serving sachet. They do not need to be refrigerated. Life9 capsules are really not intended to be opened up. And I know a lot of parents do that to make it easier for their kids to use. You don't have to worry about that with this. This is a powder product. It can go into a cold beverage. It could go into their cold cereal. They can eat it right out of the package onto their tongue. Don't put it in a warm beverage. Okay, that could be damaging to the bacteria. We want to give the bacteria as good a chance to get into the gut and colonize as possible. And again, with our Life9, same as Life9, probably best to use this product before bedtime when the digestive system is kind of quiet. Gives these guys an opportunity to colonize overnight. And I got to tell you, this smells so good and tastes so good. For those of us that are a little older and remember Pixie Sticks, that's what this tastes like. And you may wonder, well, gosh, how could it be so sweet? Well, remember, it's got the fructooligosaccharides. It's got the Ningxia wolfberry powder in it. So, and it also has xylitol and erythritol. Both of those are sugar alcohols that do not create a spike in the glycemic index, so you don't have to worry about them. And one of these servings has less than a gram of carbohydrate. For those that are watching sugars, you know that xylitol and erythritol are on the okay list, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get this in my mouth because I can't wait. It smells so good. I'm just going to let it dissolve on my tongue. So my mom loves Life9. She'd rather take a capsule, but I got to tell you that Lenny and I will no longer be forgetting to take our probiotic at night because this is so good. There are 30 of the sachets in a packet. 1 a day is good for everybody. I mean, we're talking 8 billion bacteria. That's just fine. You don't need to take 2. But that's the Mighty Pro. And if you didn't hear my little video the other day, I'll just explain. You'll see a wolf pictured on the package, and that it was because of the wolfberry flavor and the wolfberry ingredients, but this is being changed. Because this product contains xylitol, this is not for use with dogs, okay? That affects their blood sugars and they can end up having serious issues. So please do not feed this product to your dogs. Ignore this cute little wolf here. He's not going to be on the packaging for the next time that you see this from Young Living. Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh, we've got Stacy, we've got Shauna, we've got Sandy on. If yeah, Len, you had a question? You want to unmute yourself?
Yes. I just wanted to go back on the probiotic and prebiotic. That was awesome. I loved it, and I go back to that Pixie Stick thing. It was super tasty. It's like it makes me want to do it, and I'm already feeling like some difference in my gut, and I know it's like kicking out the bad stuff, but it was just so tasty. I think anyone would love to use it. So sorry, I just wanted to add that.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And, you know, Young Living gives us language that we can use with this product. We can actually say that it promotes healthy bacteria in the gut. It helps maintain a healthy digestive system. It successfully colonizes the GI tract. It may help with occasional bouts of constipation. It provides support against occasional digestive discomfort, helps with diarrhea, gas, and bloating. So, you know, kiddos get into all kinds of stuff, and we know they have those challenges. Sometimes they don't drink enough water. So it's wonderful to be able to share that with our friends so that they can help keep their kids healthy. So I'm going to open this up, and Stacy, Shauna, or Sandy, if you would like to pop on when you're ready and share a little bit about your convention experience, tell us about some sessions that you loved or products that you loved or just a general impression of the event. Sandy, I see that you're unmuted. Let me go ahead and see if I can ask you to start your video. If you're ready. I don't want to rush anybody. Not yet. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move on to a brand new oil that we have, Kunzea. Now, the convention attendees may straighten me out on how to pronounce that. Kunzea comes to us from Tasmania and Australia, and it comes from a white and pink flower. Very similar, relative to the tea tree oils, very similar properties to that, but it also has a slightly more complex fragrance profile with pinene in it and some other chemical constituents that frankly give it more of a woodsy and a much smoother aroma than, say, our tea tree oils. This would be absolutely delightful to diffuse. Personally, I'm not a fan of diffusing tea tree oil. I use it, but I'm not a fan of diffusing it. So this is lovely, very mild, similar properties to tea tree. So again, it can be used to help as part of your daily face regimen. Apply it topically to skin to help reduce the appearance of blemishes. You can apply it to your chest for a refreshing respiratory experience. Beautiful, beautiful new oil. I encourage you to give it a try. No UV warning on Kunzea. So let's talk for a moment about this piece of gorgeousness. Oh my word. This is the brand new Lantern diffuser. Now, what it's a little hard to see, this is frosted glass. This is metal. It's made from rolled stainless steel. Is that right? Let me get this right. It just says made with exquisite metal and glass details. And really, how lovely to have a diffuser that's actually decorative. We have some pretty diffusers, but this is truly gorgeous. Hey, Sandy's on. I'm going to turn it over and let you talk for a couple minutes, share about your convention experience. And in the background, I'll just be setting up my diffuser. How's that, everybody? Sandy, are you available to chat? Okay, so the metal and glass part comes off of the diffuser base, and then the base itself is very similar to the Desert Mist diffuser. Okay, so you're going to open it up. Now, when you plug it in, you want to make sure that it lays flat, that you plugged in all the way and lays flat before you put water in it. Otherwise, it's going to be really challenging to fix the power cord. I have water here. There it is. Holds a lot of water. It's got 3 different diffuser settings, from constantly on to a low setting, and then it has an intermittent setting as well. And the high setting will run for 5 hours, the low mode will run for 8 hours, and the intermittent will run for 10 hours. And it has 11 different light settings. So I'm going to go ahead and pour some water in my diffuser here. And I'm going to add some Kunzea. And if any of our convention attendees would like to go ahead and chat, you go right ahead. I'm just going to put in, I'm going to put in like 4 drops. You might be surprised with our diffusers, you really don't have to put a ton of oil in there. And then the top just goes back on. It's got a little notched area that lines up with the same notched area on the diffuser. I'm just going to put the lid right back on. Just make sure it's lined up. It doesn't matter which hexagon goes where. And then in the back, it has two control buttons. It has an on button, and it has that bright light. Then right next to that, oh, and you can see that gorgeous diffuser mist coming out of it. It's a powerful diffuser. That's the high setting. Yeah, you can't really. High setting, low setting, and then the intermittent. And then for the different lights, we've got bright, a little more dim. We've got the candle, the flickering candle. How beautiful would that be for an evening with guests over? And then different colors. And it will, you can, if you tap it, it will stay on that color, or you can let it cycle through all the different colors. So another absolutely gorgeous diffuser from Young Living. I love the little filigree that lets the light come out. And boy, that's just going to fill your home with lovely. Again, when you set it down, just make sure that the power cord is off to the side. There it goes. So it sits flat. All right, let's move on. Any questions about anything so far? Because I'm blasting through pretty quickly. It says it will cover a room of 30 square meters. So, oh, here it is. The outer cover is made of cold rolled steel metal, tempered glass, and polypropylene plastic. The insides are also plastic. Remember, it's of a high enough quality plastic that you don't have to worry about using it with essential oils. So another beautiful, beautiful diffuser. So next up is the maximum strength acne treatment. And you can see, I mean, it's not a huge tube here, right? Here's, let me show you by comparison. That's the mineral sunscreen tube. Okay, so it's not a huge tube, but a little dab will do you. And I may be 56, almost 57 years old, but yes, I still need acne treatment once in a while. It is somewhere between a gel and a cream in terms of its consistency. And really, what I just put on my finger is probably enough to cover my entire face. And the active ingredient in it is methyl salicylate, and guess what? It comes from our wintergreen essential oil. So you don't have to worry about it. This is all plant-based ingredients. And again, it's formulated without sulfates, phthalates, petrochemicals, parabens, dyes. I mean, you know Young Living. They're not giving you any junk in there. It is considered a maximum strength acne treatment. We're allowed to say that because we took out that methyl salicylate from the wintergreen and have it in there in a high enough percentage that we can use that language from the FDA. But Young Living also formulated it with pure essential oil, so it has a very, very mild aroma to it. Your guys aren't going to mind using this. If you have a teenage boy that needs some help with this, he's not going to mind using it. It's not stinky, girly smelling. It's formulated with pure essential oils, tough on blemishes, but gentle and moisturizing where it's needed. And the interesting thing about this is that you can also say not only is it a maximum strength acne treatment, but it can also help prevent the development of new acne, blemishes, pimples, and blackheads. That to me is really exciting that we can talk about these like real over-the-counters. This is a real over-the-counter product, maximum strength, and I can tell you from personal use in 2 days, extremely effective. Also vegan friendly for those of you that are interested in that. And again, no ingredients derived from gluten. Now we have a brand new sunscreen. It's a 50 SPF. So for those of you that like me are like, well, 10 is awesome, but I got to reapply a lot, we've got a 50. And out of stock, but I'm sure it'll be back pretty quickly. Again, powerful, chemical-free, non-greasy, matte finish. And I personally think with our sunscreens that a little bit goes a long way. You do want full coverage. You want to apply it everywhere that you want to protect from the sun, but you don't have to have globs of it on. This does have an active ingredient in it. It does have zinc oxide in it, but it is non-nanoparticle. So what does that mean? Nanoparticles are super, super small particles, okay? And they can actually get into your skin and cause damage in your system. The non-nanoparticles will not do that. They will sit on top of your skin. Another interesting thing about this particular product is that it is reef safe. And I have to be honest, I wasn't even aware of this challenge until I heard Young Living talking about this product. But in the state of Hawaii, they have recently put in a ban against certain chemical sunscreens because it's damaging our coral reefs. So this is extremely important. We absolutely have to be mindful of this and how remarkable that Young Living is so responsible about the products that it brings to us and is aware of these challenges to our environment and has created a product that you can feel good about using. It's water and sweat resistant up to 80 minutes. So you do need to reapply. Don't go out all day, swim, play volleyball on the beach and just assume you're protected all day. You have to reapply. Be reasonable about this. But 50 SPF means that if you would normally be able to sit out in the sun, let's say for 10 minutes without getting a sunburn, you should be able to sit out 50 times that 10 minutes. That's quite a long time without getting the same sunburn. Me personally, I know these products are effective. I've used the SPF 10 quite well. For me, I would probably reapply more often than that just to be on the safe side. Beautiful product. Of course, it's safe on your kiddos. It has sunflower, helichrysum essential oil, lavender essential oil, carrot seed essential oil, and frankincense essential oil. So a beautiful, beautiful product. And guess what? It is an over-the-counter, so you can't say it's a natural sunscreen. It's a mineral sunscreen. And the Skin Cancer Foundation recommends this product as an effective broad spectrum sunscreen. How awesome is that? Okay. Now, I'm really psyched about these products. The Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil and the Mira Lustrous Hair Oil. These are extensions to the Mira line. We have a beautiful shave oil in the Mira line, which like I said, I don't even know I needed a shave oil until I tried it. It's like, wow, that is a very different experience. The Luminous Cleansing Oil, it removes impurities, including makeup, and the water-resistant sunscreens, okay? Ours has a mild water resistance to it, so you're gonna want to use something like this to get it off your skin. It's gentle on dry or sensitive skin, rinses clean with water. It has antioxidants to improve the texture and appearance of your skin. It's safe for all skin types, softens and moisturizes, 100% plant-derived, vegan, cruelty-free. It's not tested on animals. So cleansing oils are kind of a new addition to the beauty and skincare market in the United States. I've been using our V6 essential oil for, 11 years to take off my makeup before using my ART Gentle Cleanser. So these past 2 nights, I have used the Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil. And it has done a beautiful job of taking off my makeup super quick. Even our mascara. What you may not know is that, and I only figured it out back then, remember how maybe your mom did this, or maybe you do this even, use cold cream to take off makeup? Well, fat oils emulsify makeup, meaning super easy to take it off, takes it right off. And this did a fabulous job, and it didn't leave my skin feeling greasy, which I thought was really impressive. Obviously, our V6 will leave your skin feeling greasy afterwards. So you can use it however you'd like. The suggestion is to pump it in your hand and massage it into your face and then rinse. The way I love to use something like this is I take a cotton round, an organic cotton round. I moisten that with water first. Then I put a spray on one side, a spray on the other side. And I do swipe, swipe, swipe with one side, swipe, swipe, swipe with the other side, and took my makeup right off. I chose to go ahead and use my Gentle Cleanser, my ART Gentle Cleanser after this. You may feel that this is just fine for you. It's intended to be enough as a cleanser. So beautiful, beautiful product. Fragrance is awesome. It has, let's see if I can find you a short description of it. Yes, it has sacred sandalwood in it. It has rosemary. It has bergamot. It's got ylang ylang, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, and rose essential oil. So it smells absolutely gorgeous. Again, not to be concerned with photosensitizing. Hey, Annie. Yes, it does. It smells absolutely amazing. Next up is the Lustrous Hair Oil. And again, I was using my Mira shave oil for my hair. Now I've got a product just for this. And this contains oils that are especially beneficial to the hair. I did use it today. I don't know if you can see how lustrous my hair looks, but it does help with frizzies and Yeah, Stacy. So the cleansing oil it works fabulous on mascara. I was amazed at how quickly it dissolved it. So this is the hair oil is for every hair type. You don't have to worry about it making your hair greasy if you tend to be a little more have a little more oily hair. Great for helping the healthy appearance of damaged hair. And you can use it wet or dry, so you can put it on your dry hair, on your wet hair, or if you'd like to, on your wet hair, I would say dry hair, I would say from here down. Same with your wet hair, from about here down. If you start getting it too close to the scalp, you may start getting kind of an oily appearance. And really, it's set up with a little eyedropper. So just a drop or two is plenty, even for longer hair. And let's see if I can help you. See, no, my light isn't going to really catch it here. But, oh, smells lovely. Again, vegan friendly, all the good stuff that we expect from Young Living. And it has Monoi flower extract, black spruce, geranium, orange, lavender, sage, ylang ylang, and again, we get some beautiful rose in there. So you might be surprised how much you enjoy these products. I encourage you to give them a try. Next up are some line extensions to the Orange Blossom. Now, a lot of people love the Orange Blossom face wash. It's always been specifically for kind of oily and combination skin, although it's great for all skin types. A lot of people love to share this with their teen kids. Now it's been designed with a pump. Okay, so it's a little easier to use and control how much you want. They've also taken out the wheat germ. This was originally designed when, or formulated when wheat germ was a very popular product in hair, ingredient in hair care products for the protein. But now with a lot of gluten sensitivities, they've taken out the wheat germ. So it's non-irritating for people with that. For all skin types, it does a great job to remove dirt and oil from pores. It leaves the skin feeling clean and soft, maintains skin's natural moisture barrier. So unlike a lot of products out there for oily or combination skin, this is not about drying the skin. It's about cleaning it. And in reference to that, they've also added a moisturizer to the Orange Blossom line, because so often people who have more oily skin think that they want to dry it out, and what that actually does is ends up irritating your skin. What you need are moisturizers that work with your skin and keep it from feeling oil. So this is a non-greasy, non-irritating, non-comedogenic, meaning it's not going to cause blemishes. This is clinically and dermatologist tested, same for the face wash, and vegan friendly. So 2 more gorgeous products. Let's now move into the Savvy Minerals, unless I have one of our convention attendees that wants to hop on. Shauna, would you like to hop on and share about convention a little bit? Give you an opportunity to do that if you'd like. Okay, I'm going to keep going then. Just raise your hand and let me know when you're ready to pop on, and I would love to have you to say, share a few words about convention. So next up are the Savvy Mineral Extensions. And ladies, sorry, honey, I don't mean to seem, hey, Christine, nice to see you. I don't mean to seem shallow about this, but I am so happy for these extensions to the Savvy Minerals line. We have got such a complete line of cosmetics now. You can share these with any of your friends who love makeup. You know, sometimes we think living a lifestyle that's about wellness and natural products means that we can't have great looking cosmetics, but that's not the case anymore. We've got an absolutely gorgeous line of cosmetics. And so first up are five new lipstick colors. We've got a cool plum, a dark pink, a red burgundy, a copper brown, and a deep raspberry. These are the rich, dark colors that some of you have been waiting for. They are called the Savvy Minerals by Young Living Cinnamon Infused Lipsticks. Now, here's another really fabulous thing about these lipsticks. They're vegan. They're vegan. They're made with coconut oil, shea butter, orange, peppermint, spearmint, and cinnamon bark essential oils in addition. So, a little thought about these. If you order these in warmer months, you'll actually get a warning on the screen when they arrive to let them sit for 24 hours and come to your room temperature. It's not soft. This is the color that I have on tonight, which is called Icon. And Icon is the dark pink. And dark, it's actually a little darker color than I would normally choose for myself, but it actually looks, I think, very nice on. It has a little bit of a shimmer, although it's not really shiny or sparkly. Oh, thanks, Sam. Yeah, I like this one. I think it looks good on camera. And they give you an intense color. Like all minerals, they layer. So if you don't feel you have quite enough intensity with the first layer, go ahead and put on another coat. They are very creamy and emollient, but I wouldn't say soft, like you have to worry about it melting. It's not going to do that. It holds together very nicely here. They have a velvety soft finish. So let me just hold up one of the other colors. This is Untamed, which is the dark raspberry color. And I'm gonna let you see, I'm hoping you can see the difference. This is the dark raspberry here. You know what color is terrible on my little camera? And this is on my hand. Okay. So,
please.
Yeah. So on the right, nope, it's still not turned up. I mean, you can get a little sense of the difference in depth. Dark raspberry, and then that's the dark pink. But probably easiest to see it on that Savvy Mineral swatch card, which is in your member resources in that YL Central Dive Deep convention. And then there's that big sheet there. I do find their descriptions of the colors very accurate. So, you know, the dark pink is dark pink, and the deep raspberry is a deep raspberry in my experience. So, these are definitely the darker, richer colors that we've all been waiting for. Next up, Young Living has come out with 2 primers to use with your Savvy Minerals. A primer goes on after your moisturizer, okay? But before you start applying your makeup. And what a primer does is helps to smooth the appearance of your skin. So, you know, for me, I had some challenges with my skin as an adult, and I still have some dips and divots from that. This actually helps smooth the appearance of that. And, you know, as a person in my 50s, I got a couple of crinkles here and there too. This helps with the appearance of lines, wrinkles, and generally smoothing the appearance of the skin. So giving you a nice, think of it as your canvas, giving you a nice smooth canvas for applying your minerals. We have a mattifying primer, and now you may find that you want both of these. We have a hydrating primer and a mattifying primer. So just like you would expect, the hydrating is going to give you a glow. It's going to be a little more moisturizing, although it does say that it reduces shine. So there's a difference between looking hydrated and having a nice glow and having a shine, right? You know, nobody really wants to shine. Let me see if I can give you an idea of the difference. Okay, so the hydrating has coconut oil, shea butter, and essential oils in it. Helps you to look radiant and perhaps a little more youthful. The mattifying will help control the appearance of shine, so you won't have breakthrough under your minerals. You won't have a shiny breakthrough. So for me, mattifying, I'm wearing the mattifying tonight, and this will be great for summer months. I'll probably use the hydrating during winter months where we have heat and skin tends to be a little more dry. So for me, I will use both products. You may find that you feel you want one or the other more. So give those a try. You know, you may not realize the benefits of using a primer until you actually give one a try. They really can help to give you a much smoother, more polished look. You may want to save it for your evening rather than every day, but it's a lovely addition to the line. They've also added a kabuki brush. So for those of you that have worked with mineral makeup, you know that the Kabuki is specifically designed to pick up a lot more product to give you a medium to full coverage. And I want to show you the difference between the Kabuki and the foundation brush that comes with the starter kit or in the brush set. And I apologize, I got my minerals all over. So this is the foundation brush. This is the Kabuki brush. Do you see the difference in size? So this is going to give you a light to medium coverage, more of a natural look, even though the bristles are still really tight. And then the Kabuki is going to give you a very nice polished look. So Annie, yeah, this would be great for stage work. This is what I used when I do minerals for stage work. And then I usually use, or a great evening look if you really just want to look fabulous. And then for every day, more natural look, I use the regular foundation brush. The bristles in all of the brushes are synthetic fiber. And why is that? So we can have them vegan friendly, okay? The brushes are all made in Italy. I have never in my life experienced such gorgeous, soft bristled brushes as these brushes with our Savvy Minerals. They are absolutely stunning. So if you haven't purchased the brush set, you'll probably want to invest in that. It is absolutely worth it to get a great application. And now we have the new Kabuki brush as well. All right, so next in my booklet, Savvy Minerals Mascara. Ladies, I waited a year for this product, a whole year, and I could not be happier. It is hydrolyzed jojoba esters, lavender essential oil, coconut fruit extract. Let me tell you, I would love to say it does not contain gluten. It is vegetarian, but cannot be considered vegan because of the inclusion of beeswax. So for those of you that are vegan, sorry, but there has to be some way to get mascara to stay on your eyes, and beeswax is how they do it with this. What I noticed with this product, when you pull the brush out, and you can see it's just, you know, it's a tiny little brush with tiny little bristles. And as I said in my little video, I am a total mascara snob, and I haven't used one of these since the good old pink Maybelline about 40 years ago. But this brush actually works really well for me. I'm surprised. I usually go for a big hairy one. Works really well. The mascara itself, I find a little on the wet side. So it goes on a little damp. I put on I do things in a strange order. So I'm going to tell you my order. This has worked for me for years. I put on my foundation, I put on my blush, then I brush my veil over. That's like our airbrushing, right? Then I put on my mascara. I know, crazy, right? But what it lets me do, who has ever gotten mascara only exactly on their lashes when they put it on? Would you please raise your hand because you deserve a special award? Me, it's like it's on my eyelid, it's above, it's underneath. You know, maybe if you're putting on someone else, yeah, super easy. But for me, I get it everywhere. So I put it on. I use a damp Q-tip. I clean up my eyelid. And then I don't have to reapply my eye makeup. So just a little, you know, may or may not work for you. So I put on my coat. I let that dry a little bit. Put on another coat. As I'm letting it dry, I'm doing my eye makeup. I'm doing my brows. Then I come back and I take the eyebrow brush from Young Living. You know, one side's for your brows. The other side is an eyelash comb. And then I just zip through my eyelashes. And what that lets you do, I mean, I'm really impressed with this product. You could do spiky eyelashes if you want, or you can go back with a comb and really separate them. And you can even kind of curl them a little bit as you're separating them because it's almost dry at that point. And what I found, sometimes when you let mascara dry that long and come back with a comb, you're like ripping out lashes. It's so dry, it hurts. No, this is absolutely awesome. It is soft. It is not waterproof. But what I found is I don't have any owl. No, you know, no leakage, which is pretty stinking awesome. And boy, it came off so easy with that cleansing oil. I was really impressed. Because of the lavender oil in there and the other ingredients, it conditions and nourishes your lashes. So you can get a very natural look, or you can keep applying. like every other product in this line, you can apply and layer up and build up. Right now, it's available in black. You know, even though I'm a cool with the fairest, you know, #1, and I usually wear kind of soft muted colors, I love black mascara. So even when they come out with brown, I won't be getting it. Let's see. No ingredients derived from corn, soy, or nuts. While there are no ingredients containing gluten in this product, it has not been certified gluten-free. Okay, so so that is the mascara. It's a gorgeous product. You're gonna love it. And you know, gosh, it's so awesome just to be able to have these products. You know, just flip on some mascara, it can go out. Put on some lipstick mascara, you're set to go. And then on those days when you feel like it, give yourself a gorgeous face full of Savvy Minerals. There are 3 additions to the Multitasker. So Multitasker originally came out in the dark brown color. It's really like a rich chestnut brown. They came out with extensions, and those colors are light, medium, and tan. Now, I've been using the dark brown on my eyebrows since it came out, but I have on the light tonight. And I think it's a really nice match for my hair. So your blondes are going to be really happy with that. And I'm even able to fill in where I don't have brow with this and get a nice natural look from that. So the Multitasker is also great for adding to the bronzers to help you get the right shade for you. It can be used as an eyeliner. You can mix it in with a lipstick and give yourself a nice lined lip if you want to get that real crisp, clean look for a lip liner. Next up is, it's called #1 palette. So what do you think that means? I think we're going to get more of these. This is the beautiful Savvy Minerals eyeshadow palette. And the colors in here from this side to this side are Cream, Chic, which is a rose pink, Elegant, which is a bronze, kind of a tan bronze, Timeless, which is mauve, and Ambition, which is a deep charcoal. So this gives you a lot of options for going from day to night. Great for travel. It has a little mirror, as you can see. And they are pressed powder. Now this is a challenge in the mineral industry, or any industry with pressed powders, is that they usually contain fillers and ingredients to get it to stay together in a pressed powder that you just don't want to be putting on your face. But you don't have to worry about that with this product. It has coconut oil, lavender essential oil, shea butter, and then the minerals, the mica. It holds together really well. I actually had to work it with my eyeshadow brush, so it doesn't move a lot. And I put on the cream, the rose pink, and then I used the bronze as my my crease color for tonight. And of course the charcoal would be beautiful in the crease or as an eyeliner. So you have lots of options with this. Again, buildable color. So you can keep going back and adding more and more to get a more intense color. They blend really beautifully. And it's, you know, it's a little less messy around the eye. If you wear contact lenses, the loose minerals, sometimes you can get some in your eyes and that can be uncomfortable. So the pressed powder makes it really easy for application. Great for sensitive eyes. And again, this same comment that they have no gluten-containing ingredients, but they have not been certified gluten-free. So that is the #1 palette. Then we also have one more extension. We've got a new veil. This is a matte veil. So the veil gives you kind of that overall polished, finished look. And for those of you that have seen some of my videos, I can see a significant difference here. I don't know if you can, but this is the matte veil. It's the one we have before is the Diamond Dust, and has just a little beautiful shimmer to it. Perfect for evenings or special events, or just when you want to feel like you've got a little sparkle or a glow. But the matte veil, awesome for more of a business setting, or when you just want to look flat, polished. Again, Annie and I are talking about stage a little bit. For those of you that are on stage, you're going to want a matte, or your lighting designer is going to yell at you, right? Better on camera, right? Better on camera than a little bit of a sparkle. Now, you may, you may look at these guys and say, oh my gosh, that's so light and so white. This is really for all skin tones. With the veil, it's really just a very light dusting. It blends, but it's like the old-fashioned pressed powders. You know, it gives you just that polished, finished look to your minerals application. You can also wear it just by itself if you want to just have a nice polished airbrush kind of look to your appearance. Good Lord, ladies, did I make it? Oh, it's just 6 o'clock. I've been yakking and yakking and yakking, but I do want to open this up to all of you for your questions. I will post a little video about next year's convention because tickets are already available, but I don't want to take too much time on that tonight. So please, if you have a question, go ahead and unmute yourself, and I'll do my best to answer it. If I don't have the answer, I will find it and post it for you. So, questions? And just a reminder, when your diffuser is going, you know, you're not going to pick it up by this part because you'll leave half of the diffuser on the table. So this is ornamental, but it is functional too. So gorgeous diffuser. I'm just loving this. Questions? Chris, do you have a question? No? And yes, what new product, wait, let me pop into the chat here. What new product got the biggest reaction from the crowd? Ooh, Stacy, can you, or Stacy or Shauna, can you answer that for us? Which new product got the biggest reaction from the crowd?
Makeup. I bet.
They're being so quiet. Stacy's saying, let me think. Okay. I mean, I know what it was for me, but that's me. While they're remembering, which one is yours? Which are you most excited about? Y'all can just pop into the comments or raise your hand. The mineral sunscreen. Oh, that's interesting. And he loves the line of skincare. So the Orange Blossom. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. Ann Mira. Oh wait, I just said Ann Mira. Wait, that's a person. But the Mira line, yeah, I know. They smell so beautiful. You're gonna love them. You're gonna love them. Anyone else have something that they're really looking forward to? The new oil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm hoping that Journey On will be available soon. I think it just sold out. Journey On, and I don't think I even talked about it tonight, did I? But Journey On, it was a blend that was available at convention. It's a special homage to Gary. He had blended it for the World Peace Caravan several years ago. It's a blend that is actually, gosh, I can't even talk about some of the properties because it's for topical and aromatic use. But it was actually designed for people that would be going on a long journey. But at the same time to be soothing and comforting. So it's really a very, very special blend, and I'm so delighted they brought it back. It was only available for purchase at that one time during the World Peace Caravan project. So that's back, and I'm hoping that it'll be available to all of us down the road. And then don't forget these guys. Holy schlaboli. Time for gut health, everybody. So I want to thank you all so much for being here. And if Shauna or Stacy, if you want to pop on with any comments before we head out, that'd be awesome. I want you to feel like you had your chance to share some of your experiences tonight. If not, please drop a note into our event because I'll be sharing a few more things there before the event kind of goes away in your mind. But I want to thank you all so much for joining me tonight. The new products are already available. They are quick order only. Most of them are full PV. Oh, Annie, thank you. That's really kind of you. Mostly are full PV and will be available for Essential Rewards orders come July. And then it'll be a couple of months before they are available for purchase with your Essential Rewards points. But you should be able to put them in your Essential Rewards orders next month to earn points on them and enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. So as you get these products, I would love to hear about your experiences with them. Give them a try. Let me know what you love about them. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. It's been such a treat to see you tonight. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. You are welcome.